Good kill, good kill. Okay, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're here in the F-16 Viper. We're taking on the Mig-25. Now this Mig-25 is kind of fictional because it's modernized. Technically the Russians don't use the Mig-25 anymore, but let's just pretend they did, and they strapped on their newest missiles, the R-77M. Let's see how it would play out. Now once again, we did kind of talk about the Mig-25 in yesterday's episode. We talked about the Mig-25s that almost shot down an F-15 in 91, I believe it was, if I recall correctly. And then we also talked about the Iranian F-5 that gunned a Mig-25. Worth noting that the Mig-25 is one of the only aircraft that's ever shot down a Teen Series aircraft. I believe it was the Mig-25 that was responsible for an F-18 shoot down during Desert Storm. So it's a very interesting aircraft, capable of getting very, very fast. But these R-77s will be super interesting. R-77s have been spotted in the wild, as far as I know. They've been seen on a Sukhoi 57 variant. Here we go, we got them on radar here, got them locked up. 58 miles, 57 miles. He's got me as well. Yeah, 56 miles here. Okay. So unfortunately, I think he's going to be able to shoot first. His R-77Ms outrange me. Now the R-77Ms that he's shooting at me, it's a modernized R-77. They have a dual stage booster, I guess you could call it. That second booster kicks in very close to the target, probably in terminal guidance, and makes the missile very dangerous. Very similar to the PL-15, if you've seen that in other videos. So we are going to have to be a little more careful here. Continuing to hold that crank. I'm obviously making an assumption that he's fired at me based on his behavior, but also just the ranges. I'm not going to take any chances that he didn't shoot at me. I didn't shoot an AMRAAM because it's way outside of my range. I'm just going to have to defend it in case he did. I'm going to start pointing the nose again, and we'll go ahead and shoot an AMRAAM just to keep him busy, give him something to defend here. Point the nose at him. Fox 3, there we go. We'll defend. Okay, that's his R-77M going pitbull on me, so we're chaffing and flaring and we're gonna defend here. The thing with these Russian fighters, especially the modernized variants, is that they have the capability of firing long-range IR missiles. So if you see me not turning off my flares and dropping a chaff and flare combination, it's just to be safe. Good practice against those long-range IRs that they might fire. Technically, the Mig-25 with its R-40 was capable of that as well. The R-40 came in a T variant, which was a long-range IR. So you got to be careful of that. We've recommitted now vertically. And we got to pick them up on radar. Everybody has AWACS, by the way, so data link and all that stuff. It's kind of a modernized fight, like I said earlier. Got him on radar here. 3 miles, he's recommitting. So he did have to defend my AMRAAM. He did lose a little bit of his altitude doing that. People in the comment section asking why he's not always high and fast. Because he has to turn, he has to defend those missiles. That's going to cost him altitude and speed. So he's not always going to be super high and super fast. maybe only at the beginning of the engagement. Okay, got him locked here at 31 miles. I'm just gonna have to shoot again here, just to give him something to defend. Fox 3, defending. Alright, unfortunately these are all kind of outside of range, but I just have to shoot them to make sure he can't push me. Yes, it's technically a waste of an AMRAM, but it is serving a purpose, and it does lead to something. So in my opinion, it's not really a waste. Again, the intention of these missiles is to make sure he doesn't push me, so I can defend his missiles, I can bleed his missiles, and I can slowly push closer and closer to him. I did not get a missile RWR from him, so either his missile didn't track or he didn't shoot one. So I'm going to push him again. I'm going to point the nose here and Fox 3. There it goes. And then immediately I'm going to start pulling away. We are 30 miles out, which is relatively close, but it is still a good idea to provide some guidance to the missile at this range. Again, these missiles are out of range. I'm constantly lobbing them over there to give them RWR notifications. Keep saturating the pilot with, you know, things he has to worry about, and hope that we can overwhelm him. But he does seem to have recommitted. Nose on. He is offensive on me, so it seems like he didn't fall for it. Got him at 21 miles here. Fox 3, defending. I shot all those AMRAMs outside of range to make him, you know, like I said, to saturate him and make him feel like he's in danger. But he either ran those numbers in his head and realized that I was outside of range. When he locked me, he would have known how far away I was. So he either did that or he took a chance and said, I have to either recommit or I'm going to die, and I have to shoot one at him, which is also correct. I was about to really chase him down there, but he did point the nose. He did shoot a missile at me. I am defending it now. It's an R-77, super dangerous. Obviously tracking. We're just gonna go cold here. You gotta stay cold for significant periods of time. You can hear that beeping still. It's still tracking me. You have to stay cold for a long time because, like I said, that 77 has a second booster. So you gotta treat it a little bit differently than you do other missiles. Recommitting once again vertically here. See if we can pick them up. We have 2 AMRAMs remaining. Jettison tanks. Alright, this is where it's going to start getting a little bit more dangerous because I have 2 missiles left. I got to make this count. Got to pick them up on radar here. We're going to have to start pushing it a little bit closer, getting into high probability of kill ranges here. Which means that I will probably be inside the MAR for him, and the fact that he's high altitude is kind of worrying for me. Got him at 17 miles, 16 miles, 15. This is really close. 14, 13 miles. I gotta get very close to 10, 12, 11, Fox 3, and we're defending. Now, I was at Mach 1.1, 17,000 feet at 11 miles. That's a super dangerous AMRAM I shot at him. I'm going to defend aggressively to the ground. As you can hear, he fired an R-77 at me as well, which is super dangerous. I'm off cold, and we will remain cold. Chaff and flare. I'm confident that my AMRAM will hit him, but I have to survive this as well. We're cranking side to side to survive that missile. And I think we beat it. You can hear the silence of the RWR. That means it's probably lost track, I think.